Mountain, Jesus, what?
Sorry, he was actually in his bed.
Right.
How was this fucking?
How was that home?
Yeah, I'm just talking to him about life in general.
Who's still outside?
Only a couple of people.
Just woman.
Jenny,
Could be leaving
Dexter.
tomorrow. Need me beauty
Sam
sleep.
out there. Sam gone to bed.
Think we're all leaving tomorrow?
It's like for been hours.
Oh, that was wet.
I think you'll be right tomorrow.
Who's
I
that
know you
there?
don't see it.
Gina, Dan and who?
Dex.
They were not. They was in there for 40 minutes now.
You've been very smiley lately.
It's
good.
Jack, it was in charcoal with a meaty flavour. They're on potatoes. Potatoes.
I hope for the last time we've cleared up about me, my fucked up personality. Can you get me? Smiley. It's me, Smiley. That's what I want. Alright? You've changed.
Alright.
If it happens, it happens now. I'm not fearing.
Yeah.
What, for the good or bad?
In all fairness, if it does happen, it's
You're...
it'd be better if it
I don't know if confidence is the right word. You're more settled in who you are. Which is good, really good. You spent as much time working out who you in the early weeks as who everyone else was. And now you know who you are. What's left to do?
Actually, no, I like doing my own. I'm not doing yours. If I'm cleaning the kitchen, I think it's a fair enough advance. You're not cleaning the kitchen to get away from the kitchen.
You are cute. I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
Because I'm a twat sitting here. I'm gonna go to bed. Good look at Ollie.
Oh, not twat. Yeah, we realised that on the back, we did this.
No, don't flash it. Donkey. Who wrote that on the back? Your little bro?
Oh, right.
Destined for good things, you are, Charles. I wouldn't say it if I didn't believe it. Big things. So, I mean that. It's not going to be easy. It's really not going to be easy for you. Or any of us. But some people have got the strength, and I don't mean mental or physical, but just the complete strength to get there. You have? I've seen people crash and burn. I've seen good people, good friends crash and burn. Waste of a life. You come through it, all of it. You deserve to be an icon. Because of what you've been through. At the very least, you deserve happiness. At the very least.
You said everyone does.
No. No.
I think everyone does.
No, there's some horrible people in this world. But you deserve happiness. You deserve to make it. You deserve that as a minimum. Swept off your feet. Swept off your feet. I hope you get that.
We'll try on the lights.
Yeah, yeah. did you say about Jackie? The sense of humour's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like
Yeah.
something's been missing. First, innit? Loved your mum. Still love your mum.
She loves you too. Gavalos Treehouse sesh tomorrow. Really?
Yes, sir.
Mm.
I was always desperate.
I'm not scared.
You do. Sorry.
No,
I'm going. No, I know you do. I'm going. But let me be honest with you. My treehouse session isn't going to happen tomorrow because things get in the way. There'll be a task. There'll be other people more important than me that want to talk to you. So pop over tonight if you want to. If you're awake, call me. I know, and I hope you don't. I hope you're not awake. I will be. I hope you're not awake. I hope you sleep through. I know. All I'm saying is, we make plans every day.
I hope not. Charlie, Callum. Have Jack and I come across as defeatist this week?
No,
Not once.
Okay.
not at
once.
all.
Not once.
I think you've been realistic. You haven't been deluded enough to say, oh yeah, you know. You've just kind of been like, look, we don't want to go, but we've accepted if we do go, and we're going to embrace it. You kind of sort of the attitude of I'm going to embrace it either way. It's got a positive either way, and that's that.
It's the optimistic side of realistic as well, because realistic is I could go tomorrow night, but you're the optimistic side saying if we do, we've had an amazing time. If we don't, we'll continue to have a good time.
If we don't, we'll be privileged to stay. If we go, we can see our family, go to a wedding and start our new lives.
And your mother. And your mother.
Yeah.
And Rylan and AJ and Emma. And if it's a double, whoever the second person is. Yeah.
Do you reckon it'll be two?
Yeah.
I do.
Wolfie always said to me, I'll tell you, 6 weeks there'll be a double. She always said it to me.
She wasn't right
and I
about
don't know if
everything.
everything she said was true, but a lot was quite true. So
Yeah, I think there's definitely a
I
double.
believe her this time. And if it is true, hats off. If not, there's still a lot of us in it. That's if I'm in it. But yeah. Righto, nighto.
No, no.
Righto, nighto.
I'm going to bed off on this, I'm sorry. I'm disturbing you. I know I am.
Go to sleep.
I'm talking shit. I know you do. Yeah, well.
It's nothing to do with you. I just need
No, I know.
I came to
I
bed early for a
know.
reason.
I know. Night, darling.
Sleep. Try anyway.
Have a light. Thanks. Have a battle with
Mm.
it.
I know.
After quarantine, you came up and I was pumping you in the shower, and you was in that shower, and you were really like, oh, I'm having a shower, and I just thought, oh, poor Dexter. But anyway, what I've realised, more importantly, in relation to your question, actually, Gina, is more importantly, I've realised, and I've just forgotten what it was I've realised. What I've realised is in here and now, the next 3 weeks and what's gone on before isn't important. What's important about being in here is just, I don't know, I suppose, going as far in the process as you can, enjoying it as much as you can, and embracing it, I suppose. But then what's more important is what you do next. And that's why I'm realising more about what I've done in here is done. I can't change it. What I do in the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I will do and can't change.
Yeah.
But what's more important is, for me, and as a person, for me, Daniel Neal, which is such a shit name, I hate it. When I come out, it's more important what I do next, and that's where my real friendships from this house will develop or end or continue or progress.
Exactly, Dan.
And that's what I realised. So the friendships I've got in here, great. I'm friends with a lot of people and I'm very lucky. But there are people that I'm not with, but the people that I'm friends with, I do hope that that will continue in the real world. I'm realistic enough as well to know that some of them probably won't for whatever reason, but because I am as I am, and people can see that in here, they know that I'm not going to be any different on the outside, and I don't think other people will. But what I'm interested in is seeing how those friendships do evolve on the outside world, because the outside world is about all my future, as we talked about it earlier, like my whole life begins again when I come out.
The same as mine does, you know.
And
what
all
I mean?
of us, all of us,
yeah,
in that sense.
It is a fresh slate. It's a clean blackboard, and it
And we're all
is about becoming the person that you want it to be. I think a lot of people came into this process with different preconceptions about what they thought that this was about, and then when they met the people in here, then their whole opinions change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm man enough to admit that. You know what I mean? But I think other people are taking a lot more time to sort of come round to that process of thinking.
And I think early on I took it a bit seriously halfway through, where I thought, oh, I don't trust this, or I'm expecting too much of people because people didn't understand me. Some people didn't understand how I can be so up one day, like life and soul, and the next day be, don't want to talk to anyone, I'm a moody fucking bastard. But that's me, and that is how I am.
So, and you've given up a career to come in here.
But so I didn't give up my career for Big Brother. I gave up my career for that next chapter and to do something new, do something for me.
What you want.
But Big Brother made it easy for me to do it because there was that bit in the middle for me to go, well, I'm going to go on Big Brother, that's fun, and then come out and maybe even being on Big Brother, get that exposure to get me where I want to be next, or help me on that path at least, and I'm sure it will. So, yeah. So I don't think I would have necessarily given up my job, and I may have said this to you before, I may not have done, but I don't think I would have given up my job to go into a job that was paid half the amount of money without this in the middle. I'm open to coming out now and taking a massive pay cut and I've accepted that now. Whereas to actually leave my job to do that would have been a bit more scary.
But it's about doing something that you enjoy, Dan, and that's what I said to you, you know what I mean? I quit a really high-paid job to do something that I enjoy and say that I own my own company. I do what I want to do. I pay my staff's wages, and I do everything straight and above board. You know, I spent most of my life doing things that were so near the knuckle.
Well, this is the thing, and you took a risk, and at the end of the day, like I've looked at my life, I suppose, since I turned 30, and I turned 30, and I joined an amateur drama group for the first time since I was like 17. Did acting when I turned 30. I split up with my boyfriend just before I turned 31, and now at 33, I've given up my. One, I've made a couple of big changes. I did something that I'm passionate about as a youngster, and I did it again, acting. I came out of a 5.5-year relationship. Now I've walked away from my 10.5-year career in the police because I've realised you only live once, and my time is kind of now. It's now or never with all those situations, the acting, the boyfriend, and the career. And I've realised, and I'm making the changes, and I'm doing it, and I really want to succeed
right,
in it.
You know what I mean? And everything you say is right, and there's a lot of comparables to sort of like my thing and stuff like that, because when I walked in here, I thought, well, hang on a second, you know, G and a few other people said to me, big mistake. Yeah, they said, big fucking mistake, you know what I mean? You are not going to have an easy time. Yeah, and I overcome everything, what my friends said, what Holly said to me, what they said to me, you know what I mean? And I overcome it, and I said, no, fuck it. I'm going to do it.
For you.
I'm going to do it for me.
It's for you. This is what we're all doing. This for us.
You know what I mean?
It's all for us. It's nobody else. It's for us. Every single one of us in here.
And that's it. You know, like, it isn't about the winning, it isn't about the money, it isn't about anything. It's about doing something for you that you would never have the chance to do in your life.
Ever, yeah. Totally. Unique experience.
You know what I mean? And, like, learning from everyone's opinions and everyone saying things about you and stuff like that, that is the most important thing, Dan. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I look up to you. You know, I look up to you in what you've done, and I said that to the diary room because you made a very fucking brave decision, Dan. You know what I mean? Like the same as me. I don't think I'm going to be able to go back into the same line of work that I was before I came in here.
Yeah, because you're going to be a recognisable face
Because
yourself,
I'm
for
going to
the
be a
start.
slightly recognisable face. Maybe the dating thing, I might make a few more boot camps, or I might do a
Yeah.
few more things that might help Kezia, but it's not my company, it's Kezia's company. You understand what I mean? I just rode on the back of that because I'm her agent.
Who? Me?
Dan.
Me? Are you going to stay up or are you going to go to bed?
We'll go to bed
If you
soon.
go to
Probably
bed,
go to
don't
bed in a
worry, I
minute.
won't mind.
If we're up, what you'll see us.
Yeah,
If
cool.
we're gone, we're gone. Good night.
I'll be back, Gina. I'm just getting some toothpaste.
Okay.
Lights, have ya? We'll leave it 3 minutes then. Oh, it's because there's a cameraman literally in that mirror, that's why. What, they want to come off? No. Camera. What can you see? Oh, cameraman's following you. Don't like you. No, you can't see him. Where's your nose in the mirror? You can hear it. Is the camera following you? Oh, it is. Wrong twin. Wrong twin. Come again. You two going to bed?
Yeah, you don't want to turn the lights off, so go to bed.
It's not just that. Oh, okay. I just think it's just that. I'll go to my bedroom. My bedroom? My bed. Bathroom.
Oh,
No, you can turn it back off.
oh, this is getting laborious.
My arse. I'll turn it off.
Leave it on from the day.
I'll let you two guys figure it out.
Yeah.
Ow.
They're probably waiting for Dan. I'll turn it off anyway.
Dan's not in the room.
No, but because
Dad
Dan's
hasn't gone to
upstairs.
bed yet. He's in the diary room.
You started getting your stuff out already, didn't you? You plan stuff, I reckon, sometime too.
I have to.
That will happen.
You know what I mean? It's I'll turn it off, don't.
No,
They're-
honestly, I really don't mind.
No, literally, they're probably waiting for that. Oh my god, I got toothpaste everywhere. Oh. No, Dan's just got called to the diary room.
Yeah, that's strange. You're strange for him to be called to diary this late.
No, it's because they wanted to end our conversation so they could
Get everyone to bed.
get everyone to bed.
Oh, why? Was the conversation turning?
No, it wasn't even a DC, but it was turning into a conversation that could have gone into a
Tricky area?
DC.
They see it. They want it. Yeah, they want bed then.
So they basically want everyone to go to bed, and I just got toothpaste all down my top.
Deep conversation. You have DCs, PCs. DCs, PCs, PJs, OCs.
Worked for me when I needed it.
You're really struggling, didn't you, with that? Christ.
I am actually, to be honest. I don't even know how I got
How have you got into this position?
into this precarious situation.
Twat.
It's
Twat.
Twat.
It's not tricky.
You're a twat.
Cold, but not the t-shirt's there. Like a cold.
Yeah, I find it strange to wear t-shirts like that.
Yeah, no, but even in a onesie, I always get I get cold.
No, I can see why in the onesie you get cold.
See them tomorrow.
Very comfortable. Maybe.
No, they are cold.
Maybe not.
You just get cold.
Yeah, and actually.
I'm sure they're extremely proud either way.
I hope so. I know I am.
Right. Right. Are we ready, people? Because they might let Dan off because he's upstairs. Yeah? Everyone present and correct? Gina in bed?
Yeah, you're not in bed, but she's in the toilet.
All right. I'll stay here for 2 seconds.
Try again. Have a fight with Dexter. There's no one left to come to bed. And again, Dexter. Drop the lights.
It's just Dan.
Well, why the heck's Dan? He's not in our room.
Yeah, actually, that is a good point.
He's in the safe house.
And Dan is in the safe house. I know, because Gina's in the toilet. She might fall over and crack her head.
Yeah, in all fairness, yeah, could happen.
All right, and they know that I ain't that fucked, so I'm just going to wait for Gina to come out the toilet.
Yeah, one did nothing for me. Didn't even get. Oh, no, my bed's mine's just boring.
All right, I'll just put my blanket over my bed while I wait for Gina.
What?
22.
Wow. 20
I'm just going to wait for Gina. Here you go.
Toilet, Jane, that much. It's only a week.
Might as well drop in bed, Dex. He can do it on the way in, can't he?
Is he going to do it on the way in?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get him to. Anyway, his bed's nearer than yours.
I've been up there down for ages.
It's a hurry the fuck up in the shower in the mornings as well.
Why?
Because there's 6 of us to get ready, half ready, and then 6 of us to do the hour.
Hmm.
Oh, I reckon that gives longer than an hour.
Yeah, I agree with that as well.
Once I read it anyway, just need aspirin.
Do you want to give it a go when Gina comes out?
Yeah, just wait for Gina to come out the toilet.
If that's alright, she'll only be a
I'm
second.
really more worried about her falling flat on her face than that.
Yeah.
Gina!
Joe, stop it. Please. Can you hear that?
Did anyone else for any more toilet roll?
It will come, yeah. You done, Gina?
Sorry?
You
done?
Oh, you can turn off, it's fine.
No, they won't let us until you're in
Yeah,
bed.
they won't let, because then...
they've gone to bed. Why did you go to bed? Why have you gone to bed? No. Where's the tobacco? I'm going to just make myself one more. Big Brother just said sweet dreams to me, and I said, I'm made of these, and then I laughed all the way down the stairs.